Hi everyone, welcome to 16 Figure Focus, and in this video we're going to talk about this and this. Let's get started. So about 18 months ago, Hot Toys came out and announced this particular Iron Man. So this is the Iron Man, the Origins collection, basically a comic book style Iron Man. And it had these plastic clip-on pieces because it was in collaboration with this artist's work. So instead of just doing a direct lift from the comic books, which I think a lot of people would be happier with, they did this die-cast lift, but then they put these kind of transparent acrylic parts over it, which a lot of people weren't happy about. Now, I have the Iron Mans that I want. I've got a quarter scale Mark III, I've got the Mark VI, that's a die-cast one, die-cast Mark 47, actually they're all die-cast apart from the quarter scale that I have. So let me start that again. I have a quarter scale Mark III, and then I have the die-cast Battle Damage Mark 85, Mark 47, and Mark 6. This here would interest me, not because I'm the biggest comic book fan, I'm not. I'm a film fan, okay? I'm a film fan, however, if I really like a certain character or certain series of movies or director or trilogy, and the director comes out and says, comic book X was a direct influence for that movie and I really like that particular movie, I will make my business to get the graphic novel and read that because I want to see where the director got his or her inspiration from. So this here, especially considering that it comes with the diorama base, basically, has a good base, it has the suitcase, it has his workstation, and it all lights up. I think that are really cool, and like it just throws back to his traditional look. I can see the Mark 85 in this, obviously not the very same, but the color scheme is the same. Really reminiscent of the look as he appeared in the comic book, and I have actually read some of the Iron Man comic books. However, I'm still not going to get this. I'm going to reserve my right to change my mind because I don't hate it. I don't dislike it. I tend not to dislike things anyway. Just either they're for me or they're not. But this here, out of the three of them, this is the only one I could potentially get. I still don't think I'm going to pick it up. I reckon it is a pass. But at the same time, having it posed up with the diorama base and all that, next to my computer or something, I think that'd be a kind of a nice touch and a nod to the original source material. Because let's face it, the MCU wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Iron Man. Now, we're not here to talk about this really, we're here to talk about these two, and I'll tell you straight out, I have no interest in either of these. I mean, look at this. Who's gonna pick this over the diecast Mark I War Machine? I suppose diehard comic book fans are, but like to me, these all look the exact same, but they've slapped guns on this one, they've painted this one blue and given a red kind of an arc reactor. It looks like the exact same body. I don't know if that's comic book accurate. Let me know in the comment section down below. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but like even if I am, it's still, this doesn't look good to me. You put this next to the Mark I War Machine from Iron Man 2, the diecast that's getting reissued that I wasn't going to get. Oh, I'm so tempted because someone in my comment section, when I did a pre-order preview on it, they said, when I said I wasn't going to pick it up because I have the Mark IV War Machine from Infinity War, which is my favorite War Machine, and then I just picked up the Iron Patriot and I was like, I don't need the Mark I. But then someone enabled me in the comment section. They said, but you love the Mark VI. That's your favorite piece. You said that repeatedly. Wouldn't it look great if you had the two of them together? And I was like, yeah, the guy wasn't wrong. Enabled by a comment. What can I do? Anyway, so we're going to take a look at this one first. This is the Iron Man Stealth Armor 6-scale figure by Hot Toys, based on the Origins collection, the comic book Masterpiece series diecast. So it's based on the likeness that this particular stealth suit, I think this goes back as far as the 80s, I believe. I think it's like 84 or something like that, where it first appeared in an Iron Man comic. So this is a pre-order product. It's $375, no, $375, I believe. Yeah, $375. Just want to double check that. Yeah, it's $375. Let's take a look at everything he comes with. Okay, so this is obviously Iron Man from the comic books, from this particular comic book or series of comic books, this stealth version. I think the idea was that it's less detectable, but it also compensates. He has less weaponry and it's kind of a lean down. It says it's lean down, but it looks, this is the same. I don't know if anyone, I don't see it. I think this is the exact same as the red and gold one we had, and exact same as the War Machine, which we're going to take a look at in the middle. That minute that just has gun slapped onto it. So 6 swap out hands. Interesting. There definitely is like shrinkflation happening in Hot Toys. The hands, like, who said that they didn't want hands? Like, why are they not giving the appropriate amount of hands? If you have a left fist, you should have a right fist. If you have a left open palm, you should have a right open palm. Left trigger finger, right trigger finger. I'm just noticing that trend over the last few months with Hot Toys announcements. There's less and less. You used to have, like, you know, easily 10 hands, and then they just keep getting less and less and less. So you have the base. This is die cast, and then I don't know. You have swap out gauntlets. This one kind of seems like an icy blue. Then you have what looks like I suppose a gunmetal. I'm not sure why that is. I'm sure if you've read the comic books, you'll know. Arc Raider lights up, and then switch out faceplates. You seem to get 4. You have the blue with the curved tops, the blue with the kind of sharper tops, and then you've got this these icy gunmetal type of faceplates. I presume that's something to do with when the armor is functioning or not. Maybe it's stealth when it's the all blue, or maybe it's stealth when it's the gunmetal parts show up. I'm not sure. I'm just anticipating or predicting. Again, let me know if I'm wrong in the comment section down below. So the next one then, so I've no interest in that. This one here, I do like War Machine, but I don't see it. Like, I don't see, besides die-hard comic book enthusiasts, who would buy this over, say, the diecast Mark 1 from Iron Man 2 that's getting reissued. I just think this just looks the exact same thing with a bunch of stuff thrown onto it. Again, each to their own, like, you know, like, I don't know, I sound like I'm hating on it, but I just personally wouldn't buy it. So let's take a look at, actually, you know what, I'm going to go back and just flick through some of these photos here. This is giving me like the Neon Tech vibes. Like, I wouldn't buy the Neon Tech. I think they're a complete gimmick. I mean, come on, I'm a trooper collector, and I still am getting those chrome troopers from Star Wars Celebration, the exclusive ones, and you can get them on Sideshow. But yeah, I just prefer screen accuracy, because, like I said, I'm a film fan first, comic books fan second. The three of them together, yeah, they look kind of cool, the three of them together, because they're so different. But just flicking through this, no, it's for someone, it's just not for me. Right, so moving on to War Machine, taking a look at everything that he comes with. Okay, so it has this kind of, I do like this, the shape of this looks like a rocket launch or something like that. You have the big kind of Gatling gun that he tends to come with, and you have these kind of like shoulder pads in the front. It can be tucked away. If you have War Machines, they tend to be in those configurations. You can, like, say with I have the Mark IV, like I mentioned already, I've got the Iron Patriot. You can open the missile silos open, or you can, you know, have the gun over his shoulder and position, change the direction, or you can just pack them away and make it nice and tight and compact. So you have like these, I suppose, guns on the arms, different types of guns. So you've got the usual swap out base, and, you know, again, 6 hands. Yeah, so just from what I can see here, diecast, it's like a grey version of this. They've slapped on a Gatling gun, a rocket launcher, some kind of hand cannons. This is a nice touch, I have to say. This kind of red, I'm wondering, is it like a laser light, like for aiming? I think that's a nice touch, and obviously I'm guessing that lights up, and I'm guessing the arc reactor would light up as well. All right, flick through these photos. It looks kind of cool posed up, I have to say. That looks okay on the flight stand and the pose, but no. I just definitely not for me. Then again, if you're like I said, if you're a diehard comic book fan, you're particularly a diehard Iron Man comic book fan, you've read them all, and if this looks exactly like it does on the pages of the comic book, which I'm not sure does it, then maybe it's for you. Look, these are for someone, but they're not for me. I'm gonna pass on this, and I'm gonna pass on this. This one here, you know, together with the stand, yeah, that stand is a selling point. And the fact that it's just that, like, I still don't think this looks good. Although I have to say, the release, I'm looking at the announcement photos, the release photos, he does look skinnier. Look, I'm going to leave it there. If you want to support the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Let me know if you're picking these up or not. You know, are they comic book accurate or not? Like, do you have any interest in them? Would you rather get the regular Mark machine, this Mark 1 War Machine, or would you rather pick up the Mark 1 from Iron Man 2? Yeah, and you can also follow me on Instagram and follow me on Twitter. See you in the next one. Good luck.